Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, Seattle, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Brian Reynolds leading things off and takes a strike. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Alec Burleson. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Misses off the plate, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if...
And Devers hits that one. makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
First offering, runner goes, pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. To third, Arenado. Over to first. Out. Machado is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trusted his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Gilbert with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Lau sends it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Upstairs. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Boyd back to work. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now it's Brandon Lau. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And that's in the dirt. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Batting
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
1-0.
And that's too high. Just missed. Loud off of first with 2 away. And that misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brian Reynolds. Walked his first time. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lau across to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Burleson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is down low. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Suzuki going back on this one. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
0-1.
The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. So here's Horner now. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Not close with that one. 1-0. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that's outside. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch, and he just misses. Horner over at second. Cruz at first. 1 gone. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
The catcher.
This again might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Top half of the third inning, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Up the middle, Horner on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And here is Devers. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Shaw nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. And that's down and away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated
back
hitter,
to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now it's going to be Ian Happ. That misses. Ball 1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close. Shaw stands at second with no outs. In the dirt, blocked. Happ lays off. Next offering upstairs. Runner at second, nobody out. Goes down looking.
Now batting,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. And that misses off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside. On the ground, right side. In time to Busch. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Throws it away, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Lau at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Man at first, one away. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And the slider catches the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
1-2.
2 outs.
2-2.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And there's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And now 1 and 2. Hit in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that drops in for a strike. That's a little bit low. There goes Tucker. And a count 1 and 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Rolled over to third. Devers. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Now batting.
O'Neal Cruz will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. First offering, and it just misses. Outside with a breaking ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A massive home run. And we're level. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Ball one there.
1-0.
That pitch gets the inside corner. And that's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Slider misses outside. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Shaw batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And the pitch.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In half up to hit. Inside. And that is ball one.
No strike.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 5-2. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips a corner. Not even close there. 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one drifts inside. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn the ball around at 100.
Pitching change here, Emerson Hancock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Bush stands at second with 2 gone. Tap foul at the plate. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started, and now Ryan Reynolds. Boyd back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Alec Burleson, the next to hit.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 3.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man aboard, and here is Devers. That's too low. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This one popped up. And Arenado makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. The
That's a
2-2
check.
gets a
Did he
check
swing?
swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Out towards right center field. Lau sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's
Now
Nico
batting,
Horner.
the shortstop.
Chris,
Nico
baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. One down, base is empty.
No.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting. Center
2 outs,
fielder,
base is empty.
O'Neal.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He's 2 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at
Now
the back
batting,
end.
third
Back against the
baseman,
wall with
Nolan.
2 strikes, but found a way.
Arenado.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Arenado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ben Brown.
Now pitching
he
for
last
the
pitched
Cubs.
2 days ago.
Number 32, Ben Brown.
And now it's Manny
Leading off for the
Machado.
Mariners, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Swinging a foul straight back. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one missing inside. And there's a ball. Got him looking. And there's one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. Into center. It falls in, and that's a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Brandon Lau.
Waste no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now it's going to be Jaron Duran. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a curve misses outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Two and one now, 2 aboard. That one fouled off. Two now. And that one missing low. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Fought off foul. And now the count is even. And that's a little bit high. Pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Shaw up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. The 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez under it, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. Rodriguez drop step going back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-2. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that's outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Now batting. Left
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-2. The new pitcher in the game, Trent Thornton.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's inside. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Nico Horner. That's to third. They get the force, and that ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy,
He's out.
you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
No.
Burleson, the next to hit,
1
takes ball 1.
No strike.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 9th homer of the year. It's 8-3. 1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Devers in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Down low.
Rodriguez at first, one gone.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1-2.
Two on, 2 outs. That one misses. And that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Amaya in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Ball one, no strikes. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Up the middle. The sliding play it short. And that's a great play for the out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Nate Pearson.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Nate Pearson.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that is out of play.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's to third. Throws to second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. 2 outs, bases empty. And now for Seattle, Jarren Duran. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So back to the top of the order. And down the DH, Ian Happ. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Michael Bush. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Happ at second with nobody out. That one called a strike. 0-2 now. And ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now
the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So digging in,
now
Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merryweather. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 66, Julian Merryweather.
B-Ray coming to the plate now.
The right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1, Merryweather. A 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's one down. So up next, Alec Burleson. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
5.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's a strike. Ball 1 there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Devers now.
Rafael Devers.
On the ground, and this should do it. Now a jump throw. He's in there.
Now batting. Shortstop Manny.
Man at first. And up next for Seattle, Manny Machado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.